Todd Boehly's proposed takeover of Chelsea moved a step closer to completion on Wednesday, AEST, when the Premier League board announced it had approved his purchase of the London club in a deal that could yet be finalised. A consortium led by Boehly, a co-owner of baseball's Los Angeles Dodgers, had already agreed a record $7.5 billion deal to buy the Premier League club from owner Roman Abramovich on May. Live-streamed the EFL Championship promotion playoff, Huddersfield vs Nottingham Forest, 1:30 a.m. Monday 30th May, with beIN Sports on KO. New to KO? Try 14 days free now. Greater than in a Premier League statement said, the Premier League board has today approved the proposed takeover of Chelsea Football Club by the Todd Boehly/Clearlake Consortium. The purchase remains subject to the British government issuing the required sale license and the satisfactory completion of the final stages of the transaction. Officials would like everything to be wrapped up on Wednesday so Chelsea can meet all registration deadlines for next season's competitions, with an unnamed UK government source telling Britain's Press Association, "We now believe everyone will be ready to issue the necessary license." The last remaining hurdle boils down to a number of final technical details that are being discussed with the "It's going to go down to the wire." Russian billionaire Abramovich put Chelsea on the market in early March, just before he was sanctioned by the British government following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Completing the purchase has been a lengthy process due to government concerns over the potential for Abramovich to profit from the sale. The total value of the deal smashes the previous record for the sale of a sports team, $3.4 billion for the New York Mets baseball franchise in 2020. There had been fears the takeover would collapse because $8 billion debt owed by Chelsea's parent company, Fordstam Limited, to Camberley International Investments, a Jersey-based company with suspected links to Abramovich. Abramovich, who has said he has not asked for his loan to be repaid, is understood to have provided confirmation to the government that his associate, Dimitris Ioannidis, has resigned from the trust owning Camberley. Earlier, a spokesman for British Prime Minister Boris Johnson confirmed the government was working with Chelsea and also holding intense discussions with the relevant international partners to "We want to get this process done as soon as possible while also ensuring the sanctions regime is protected, but we will say more on this as soon as we possibly can," the spokesman. The Premier League statement added, "The board has applied the Premier League's owners and directors test, OADT, to all prospective directors, and undertaken the necessary due diligence." The members of the consortium purchasing the club are affiliates of the Clearlake Capital Group, LP, Todd Boehly, Hans-Jörg Wyss, and Mark Walter. Chelsea FC will now work with the relevant governments to secure the necessary licenses to complete the. Chelsea have been forced to operate under a special license from the UK government since Abramovich, who bought the club in 2003. Under the terms of the license, Chelsea were unable to offer new contracts to existing players or sign players from. The sale of the European champions brings the curtain down on 19 years of nearly unbroken success under the 55-year-old Abramovich, who has overseen 5 Premier League titles and 2 champions. Chelsea finished third in the 2021-22 Premier League season completed on Monday and so gained a place in Europe's Champions League, the continent's leading club football. The Blues also reached the finals of English football's League Cup and FA Cup, only to lose both matches to Liverpool in penalty shootouts.